Welcome to Lake Merritt. Lake Merritt is a beautiful water feature in the middle of Oakland, California. Throughout history, the lake has provided a resource-rich area for animals of all kinds to take advantage of. And though it is still a popular area for humans and other animals to congregate, few know about the history of our wonderful lake. How was it formed? Where does the lake feed in and out from? What kind of animals live around the lake? And what is the history of human interaction with the lake, both pre- and post-settlement? Well, first of all, here is Lake Merritt. It is located along the Californian coast. If you zoom in really close, you can see that the lake is actually connected directly to the bay. This makes the name Lake Merritt a bit of a misnomer, as it's actually a tidal lagoon and therefore part of the San Francisco Bay. The tidal lagoon was formed over a long time by the ocean levels rising and falling over and over again. In the latest ice age cycle, 150,000 years ago, the water levels were about 25 feet higher than they are today. This means the lake was at the bottom of an alluvial fan deposition, where sand and gravel descended. Lake Merritt is fed water both from the bay and from various creeks from the Oakland Hills. This and the lake's geographic location make it a great place for life. The Pacific Flyway is a route for migratory birds. Every spring and or fall, birds migrate all or some of the path along the north-south route, starting as far north as Alaska and as south as Patagonia. Lake Merritt is a vital stop along the migratory routes of many birds, and as a result of the diversity and the number of birds it supports, it was established as the nation's first wildlife refuge in 1870. Some of my favorite migratory birds are the lesser scaup and the eared grebe. The lake is also home to more local birds, like the double-breasted cormorant, the snowy egret, and my personal favorite, the black-crowned night heron. The lake is also home to a crustacean called an amphipod. Though there are many kinds of amphipoda, the species found in Lake Merritt is unique to the area. Finally, Lake Merritt is home to the normal kinds of mammals you'd expect in an urban center, such as rats, opossums, raccoons, like our resident Blondie, and humans. The most recent native peoples to call the lake home were the Chochenyo Ohlone. These people used the lake to fish, hunt, and gather shellfish and plants. The natives used the tule reeds to make shelter, clothing, and boats. They also had a red stone that was fairly common around the area. It was used for pigmentation, trade, and for cultural ceremonies. The first Europeans to encounter Lake Merritt were the Spaniards in 1772. They were exploring the East Bay from the San Jose Mission. In 1810, many of the natives were pushed out, and the remaining Chochenyo were forced out when in 1820 the Spanish crown granted land, including Lake Merritt, to Luis Peralta. Even today, things are named after Peralta, such as a local community college system. American settlement of Lake Merritt started to boom as a result of the gold rush in 1849. And though in the treaty that transferred ownership of Californian land from Mexico to the United States stipulated that some land would be returned to the natives, the U.S. did not comply. In the 1850s, the U.S. government was paying $5 a native head. One of the Americans who bought a lot of land by the lake was Samuel B. Merritt, who is the namesake of the lake. In 1852, he bought a large amount of shorefront land and built various houses, one of which is the Cameron Stanford House, a significant building which used to be the home of the Oakland Museum. He later went on to donate a lot of the land to the city of Oakland, which made the park that is currently around the lake. Merrit didn't only do good for the lake, however. In 1868, Merrit built a dam by 12th Street, which cut the tidal marsh off from the bay. This led the lake to have a reduced amount of water being circulated. A combination of the stagnant water and the abundance of wild and human waste going into the lake caused the water to become dirty and polluted. The water was so bad that the old nickname of Lake Merrit was the Lake of a Thousand Smells. Thankfully, in 2013, Mayor Jean Quan was in charge of construction of a canal that reconnected the lake with the bay. This led to about double the water being circulated in and out of the lake, and as a result, an improvement in the water quality. The lake is still a popular place for people today. And like most places in the Bay Area, it is full of juxtapositions. Though the area around the lake tends to be wealthy, like throughout history, people are still camped along the shores of the lake. The area surrounding the lake is rich with commerce. There are stores, shops, restaurants along Grand Avenue, and a farmer's market on Saturdays by the Grand Lake Theater. The park is also popular for many recreational activities, such as jogging, boating, birdwatching, and picnics. On April 29th of 2018, 2 black men were having a barbecue by the lake. A woman who lived by the lake did not like that they were having a barbecue on the side of the lake they were on because it was a no charcoal designated area, as opposed to the designated barbecue sections of the other side of the lake. This escalated to the point where the woman had a public freakout and called the police. She waited 2 hours before the police showed up.
It's 1-0.
It's on the hold for the Oakland Police Department.
Because they're not fucking with you. This is a park for everybody. This is a designated barbecue area. We
Not
just
for
showed you the
charcoal.
people.
Not for charcoal.
All right, well, nobody cares right now.
You don't, I do.
Oh my gosh, look at how she's acting
this
now.
morning.
Look at how she's
There
acting
has been
now.
no police that
Look,
called
they're
me back,
shoving
and now they're
shoving
shoving me. And
oh, they're shoving me. Look, you're on video the whole time. I have it on video. I didn't show you.
Lakeshore and Cleveland Cascade.
You've been harassing
It
us.
doesn't matter. I want the police to come, and I've been waiting for 2 hours for them. Leave me alone.
Can I have my card back? 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 Can I have my card back?
I'm being harassed.
Okay. Can you back
I
off?
would like her to give me
Yes.
the card that she stole
Yes.
from me.
Can you back off?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm at the quick stop.
This video went viral, and because of Barbecue Becky, a new movement was born called Barbecuing While Black. It started every week on Sunday where the 2 men were barbecuing. But now it has taken most of the northeast side of the lake every weekend starting Friday. Mainly black and minority-owned businesses sell things like traditional clothing, various delicious foods, and of course, it being the Bay Area, various marijuana-infused products. Lake Merritt is a beautiful and complex area where nature and city interact. It is both the site of oppression and minority resistance, and a beautiful part of the San Francisco Bay Area. If you ever get a chance, I highly recommend visiting this beautiful tidal lagoon.